Welcome to another bonus podcast. Aren't you lucky?
Yes.
Oh my God, this is brilliant.
Yes.
Do you mean am I lucky and Joel is lucky, or,
No,
or
the
you mean the
listeners.
people listening?
Or the one person, because we're talking to one person in a pod. In the car or in your ears if you're on a plane or reading a
on the
book.
treadmill?
Yes. Hope you're having a great day.
Yeah, maybe you're cooking dinner for the kids and trying to drown them out.
Oh.
Not like drown out the noise. Drowning
took a
out the
turn.
noise. Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
It's funny because
Yes.
we're doing a cooking podcast now. This is Cooking with KTJ because you know what? We love food. We
really
We
do.
love chatting about it.
Kate, Tim and Joel.
How far have you travelled for your favourite thing? I think we should branch out. Not just food. Just your favourite thing.
Oh, could it
Maybe.
be your clothing shop or something?
Let's just broaden it, you know?
I've travelled far for a hookup.
Yeah, for a boyfriend or something.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I'd drive 1,000 miles for that. You know what I would travel for?
Hang on, did you just say you drive 1,000 miles for a boyfriend?
No.
okay.
For that,
Fly.
I was pretending to be
Oh, you were
somebody
being-
going, oh
right.
my, you know what? That is worth hell and high water kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I would travel for a really good milkshake.
Yes.
Milkshake?
Yeah,
But
because
how-
I do find that they are hit and miss, and when I ever do have one, I'm really under the weather, and it's kind of make or break for me.
I know
Vanilla
someone who-
slice. I'd travel for
vanilla
a good,
slice,
for a good snot block.
a good bed with a good pillow, like you'd go to your favourite hotel or something
Oh, yeah.
like that.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Oh, good one. What about you, Blacko?
No, I know someone who got an Uber from Sydney to the Gold Coast for something once.
Wait,
I bet.
Sydney to the Gold Coast.
They stayed the night, but they were still that desperate to get to the Gold Coast
God,
real quick.
They left their sunglasses there, did they?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
A helicopter pilot has flown over 128 kilometres. Not as impressive as Sydney to the Gold Coast, I have to
No.
say. To collect a roast beef sandwich from his
hard to beat a
favourite
good
shop.
Sanger.
Oh, yum, especially a roast beef sandwich.
Yeah.
Delicious.
All those delicious like baguettes where they do the roast pork and they pour gravy all
I
over
think I had
it.
one of those yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, when I was feeling a little rough.
Oh, were you?
Surprise.
The pilot was filmed landing to collect the roast beef in, here we go, in caramelised, you love a condiment, Blackers, in caramelised onion gravy from the Chipping Farm Shop in Lancashire.
Imagine if they were closed. You'd call ahead.
Oh, you'd have to check.
call ahead, wouldn't you?
And if you'd given that job to somebody else and they didn't call ahead and they said they'd called ahead and then you get there and they're not open, they would
Yeah.
be in real big trouble.
That feels
Yeah.
like you're talking from experience.
Well, it's that kind of thing where you delegate a job to somebody else and they don't do it,
Yeah.
and it becomes really, really annoying
Only
that
person
they
you
just
can
didn't
trust
do
is
it.
yourself.
Yeah, if you want something done properly, you just do it yourself.
Like that time I was hungover and I made a really big order at a certain fish and chip shop, but it was called something, right? So let's for example, it was called Fat Fish.
Yeah.
And I just go fat fish and I hit call and I
Yeah.
go blah, 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 blah. And then I get to the fat fish that I was intending on and it was closed because it was a public holiday.
Oh, no.
I made that order at a flat fish in Queensland.
Oh,
Could have Ubered
no.
there, mate.
I could have.
Yeah, if it was your favourite.
Yeah, maybe.
The pilot is believed to have flown the helicopter from Manchester, and footage was posted on Instagram showing a member of staff handing the pilot the sandwich. So this guy, I mean, the pilot hasn't even had to get out of the chopper.
Oh, that's
He's
great.
had someone run it over, talk about service, before turning around, giving him a thumbs up. Now, and of course, you're always going to upset somebody when you start doing stuff
Well,
like
I was
this.
about to ask this question.
Well, here we go. A local
Climate
councillor.
change activists.
Well, that has described the trip as a flagrant abuse of the restrictions on travel under the current lockdown rules in the UK. But you know what? I guess if you need a roast beef sandwich with caramelised onion gravy, you
Sometimes
really,
just
really need it.
Need to get it in your gob.
You know who else loves a sandwich? The band Ugly Kid Joe. Now, you might know them from doing Cats in the Cradle.
Yes.
Here's one of their lesser-known hits.
She was a good witch, she was a bad witch, but all I really wanted was a motherfucking sandwich.
Taylor, how far have you travelled for your fave?
I bought a table from Kmart, but I travelled from Melbourne to Sydney in one night.
Oh, in one night.
But did it work out cheaper than if you'd just stayed at home and bought a more expensive one?
They sold out all in Australia, and they would only hold it for me for one night. So
Oh, fair enough.
Because I feel that Kmart can deliver now.
That's the sort of thing I do. But I go, Jack, do you feel like driving to Sydney for me? Please, I'm tired.
Mike, and I really want a table. Michael, what about you?
The furthest I've travelled to my favourite thing is from Sydney, Australia to Heathrow, London for oxtail soup.
For what soup?
Oxtail soup.
Oxtail soup.
Oh.
To Heathrow. At the airport you ate it?
No, so...
Sorry, doesn't
travelled
matter.
Additional 4 hours.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my
Should have got
God.
one of these roast beef rolls while you're there.
Yes. You know, the law is when you get to an airport, you have to eat Mad Max. That's the rule.
I've never eaten Mad Max.
That's
at
a
an
lie.
Kate, Tim and Joel.
I think this is a bit sad. An American reporter named Michael George has admitted that he can perfectly cook a medium rare steak in the dishwasher.
Meat.
You're mental.
Michael, what are you like?
He
Michael,
finishes off in the pan, though. Look at that bit.
Oh, to brown it. Well, that's cheating, isn't it?
I know, it kind of looks okay.
It actually looks
that's
quite good.
fine.
Michael shared a video to his Twitter where he is seen putting the steak in a sealable vacuum bag before putting it in the dishwasher for 96 minutes. Now, what's that? That is a type of cooking. I forget what it's called.
Sous vide.
Sous vide, yes.
Sous vide or not to sous vide?
That is the question.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, once it's finished, he then pan fries it along with some garlic and herbs for 2 minutes. Oh, nummies.
Real Gary Meehan.
Oh, no. Now, although people were impressed with the hack, a lot of people pointed out it not only took way longer to cook the steak, but it also used a lot of water in the process.
That's making me mad and sad as
I
well.
love a good steak.
I love a great steak. I had a good steak on the weekend.
Did you really?
What's your condiment?
Hot English.
Mustard.
Or
Just mustard
chimichurri.
Hot English, yeah, hot English.
Yeah.
Hot English. And Masterfood's hot English. I don't care about your fancy ones.
too.
It's really good. And it
Yeah.
really cleans out your sinuses. You're like,
Ooh, there it is.
woo!
Or a jus. I don't mind a jus.
Oh, I love a jus.
What about a béarnaise? See, when I go to a nice French restaurant, I get a béarnaise and hot English.
No, I
Yeah.
don't like béarnaise.
Joe, cooking a steak
go,
in the
guys.
dishwasher. Well, you're really good.
Great.
What's your condiment of choice with the steak?
Oh, actually, taco sauce and cream cheese.
Well, I was not expecting that.
Joe would be mad for a wedge.
Oh, hang on. If you're at a pub, right, do you like wedges or fries?
I like fries.
Oh, good girl.
Wedges are a waste
I agree.
Waste of what, do you think?
Energy.
of my time.
So where do you get your taco sauce from?
Just a supermarket.
Yeah,
Oh,
what's
like
the yellow?
old
Oh,
El
El
Paso.
Paso.
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah, that with cream cheese on the steak is absolutely mad.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. So I'm assuming you think this dishwasher steak hack is actually quite a good idea.
Yeah, look, I actually know that it works. I used to work in a meatworks, and the Cryovac meat gets dipped in really hot water to shrink the Cryovac wrap, and sometimes it falls off the belt. And at the end of the day, you pull the meat out, like big chunks of meat, and they're cooked right through. Perfectly cooked.
Is that right?
You need a book or something,
Yeah.
because I reckon you've had a life, Joe. I reckon
Yeah,
you've
you
got
need
some
a
stories
cooking
to
segment.
tell.
You need a cooking segment.
I have.
Cream
Yeah, look, I
cheese
don't
with
even
Joe.
milk cows anymore. I work in a pub.
Oh, do you?
Ew.
Yeah.
Give your pub a shout out.
Oh, Rafferty's Tavern, down in Warrnambool. Pop in for a meal. Come and
we'll
have
be
a
in.
drink. I'll look after you.
We'll be in.
And
Go
no
and see
wedges.
Joe.
No wedges. We love a bit of meat here on this show. Taco sauce and cream cheese.
That was it. Was a bit
did not
out of
expect that.
nowhere.
Kate, Tim and Joel.
And I haven't come up with these. This is human behavioural expert Darren Stanton. I'm just the vessel delivering your news, what your coffee means about you and your personality. So, well, what do you have, Kate? Like, what is your coffee order?
I have a strong oat milk flat white.
Okay. You think you're more sophisticated than everyone else. That's
true.
not me. That's Darren.
true.
Well,
Sorry.
I don't think that at all. I think we're all equal.
Yeah, you're also quite single-minded, whatever that means.
God, this is
fairly
so good.
outspoken and almost arrogant in cases. Oh my God, Darren! This is Darren saying this, not me.
Found you.
Wait for yours, mate.
Oh, actually, there's something else on here that's
Oh,
pretty
what
bad.
else do I do?
People who tend to order flat whites tend to be a bit of a loner.
I quite like being a loner.
Well, hang on, I'm a strong flat white. So am
Oh.
I all those things as well?
Yeah. Oh, yes, because you flat white people also stick by their opinions and have clear views on particularly spiky subjects.
Well, that's true.
That's you,
yeah,
isn't it?
I hate people who don't have firm opinions. I'll move on.
No,
thanks.
you just hate anyone that has an opinion.
That's not true. It's got to be similar to mine, though, and I'd like it. No, but the loner thing's not real. I would say that's pretty accurate for me, except for the loner thing.
Okay.
I don't like being on my own.
I quite like being a loner, and I read an article this week or saw something on my Instagram that said that if you can, don't take me on because I can go. Oh, don't worry, I can go for dinner. If I can go for dinner on my own, I'm like awesome. Anyway, forget it. I just
Oh,
ruined
girl
it.
power. What about the bloke from Train?
The best soy latte that you ever
Oh yeah, what does that mean?
What does a soy latte mean?
If you're a latte drinker, you're a middle of the road type of person.
That's you, Sammy.
Oh, hi, Sammy.
Hey, I don't think I'm a middle of the road type of person.
No, I hate this list too. It
I'm
sucks.
so sorry. Do you want to hear more about what it means, Sammy?
Yes, please.
Okay, you want to drink without complication. You are not adventurous. Oh my God, this whole article is really making me sound like a dick. And you do not like taking too much risk. Is that true, Sammy?
I'm the total opposite.
Okay.
Maybe I should be changing my order.
No,
Yeah, do
don't change
that.
your order for anybody. Are you mild-mannered, agreeable, and happy to go with the flow?
Oh, yes, I am.
Okay.
I think latte means boring.
Yeah,
I know, 'cause-
or a bit
yes.
watered
Bit
down.
The final
weak.
dot point, ultimately, they're quite boring people, but you don't sound remotely boring, Sammy. This article has not worked out well for me.
But what
at
about this,
all.
Ben? I like it. An espresso after a certain time is good.
Yeah.
Ben, are you quite adventurous and a powerful type?
I wouldn't say adventurous, probably powerful, I'd like to think.
Okay, do you have a strong character and know what you want and not afraid to ask for it?
Yeah, I think that describes me.
You know who drinks espressos? Pink.
Of course she does, because espresso drinkers will probably walk into a bar and have a shot of whiskey or rum.
Oh, yeah, you will.
That's what it says from Darren
She
Stanton.
owns her own personality. She is she's on track.
Of course.
Now, cappuccinos as a man. Jackson,
You like a bit of
They're
chocky.
just good. A bit of chocky on
you just
top,
want
bit of
some
cheeky
chocky,
chocky.
don't you? Why don't you just get a Snickers?
Yeah. With,
All right.
with a shot of caramel.
Oh, shot of caramel.
You're that all you love. You've got a sweet tooth.
Oh, you're slightly more adventurous than latte drinkers. Oh, sorry, Sammy from before. Do you push yourself a little bit more into unknown territory?
Oh,
Yeah, I do actually.
Thought so.
how?
And do you tend to be the sort of person that might have a go at a new skill or visit a new place that they're interested in?
Nah.
Nah. Okay, all right.
Yeah, good one.
1 for 2. And finally, are you always up for a laugh, Jackson?
Yeah.
You sound like it.
Kate, Tim and Joel.
The basketball fan who was seen drinking a can of Stella got more than he bargained for when it ended up coming back up. Now, the man was watching a college basketball game at Madison Square Garden and was seated behind the commentators. So there, I don't think he even realises he's on screen.
Yeah, I'm watching him now.
When he realised he was when he realised he was on camera, that's right, he started to chug his beer.
Yeah.
And as he sat back in his seat, he let out a confident burp before nudging his friend and giggling. But as he giggled, the beer suddenly shot straight back up and out of his mouth.
Oh, that's actually gross. Why are they so large, those cans?
I love a big Stella can.
Variety
Love
of
'em.
beers.
I love the Asahi. What about the Sapporo one? You get in there and it's like
Sapporo.
you've actually got in the back of a cab with an actual keg. Like, what are you doing in here?
And why are those people, I'm sorry, sitting so close to the people who are commentating?
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it?
No, it's
that
TV
normal?
nowadays. You know, it's background. It's Atmos.
The Atmos.
I think that beer does do that sometimes. Sometimes you take a bit too much of a gulp,
Because
especially
you're a bit
after
greedy,
few.
Guts.
Yeah, you little piggy wiggy.
Well, beers aren't for sipping.
Are they not?
No, for chugging,
I've
They're
learned
for
that on the
chugging,
shelf.
mate.
Certainly
I
learned
know.
that.
sculling.
I haven't never drank so much beer since working at this.
I know your new nickname's Homer Simpson.
Yeah, I know. Blackers does that to your life.
Honestly, I never would drink beer before working here.
All your friends like, I thought you worked at Nova, not Duff.
Your big fridge.
I know a good big fridge if you want.
Oh, no, I know you
Josh.
And I keep banging on about it.
Josh,
Yeah,
what
right.
can't you drink, mate?
Oh, look, I cannot go near Southern Comfort.
Yeah, why? What's the reason?
It goes back about 32 years or so. But a mate and I and another mate's 18th just knocked over a whole bottle together pretty much straight.
Ugh.
And I thought the next day that I'd actually died.
Thank you, Josh.
You wish you had sometimes.
Oh, no. Got to have a hairy lemon before bed. That's what I do.
It says Jess or Diana. Is that the same as Jack or Diane?
Oh,
Hi.
so weird. Hello.
Is
Hi,
it
guys.
Yeah, we've got Jess here or Diana?
It's Jess.
Hey, Jess. I'm so
Jess.
glad because I hate Diana.
Yeah, me too.
What can't you drink?
I can't drink champagne.
Oh, no. Why not?
Just like everyone in this studio.
Oh,
Oh, my goodness. Did you have a bad experience?
I've had one too many crap champagnes with OJ, and I'm just really put off by it.
well, then you'd like one of Blackest mimosas because they've got no OJ in them. Just a little whisper.
Well,
just a little
that's called a
hint.
Bucks Fizz, I think.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, we can never work out which is which, can we?
I think. Can we look that up? I'm not in my studio where people look things up for me, but I think if it's just like a dab, because I think a mimosa is half, and I'm like, oh, grow up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the problem is ever with the champagne. I think it's with the orange juice. It's old out of the fridge and it's a bit fermented. You know that taste of like, oh, that needed to go down the sink a few days ago.
Well, that's like when you go into someone's house and if you've got tomato juice in the fridge, that means you're an alcoholic. Because no one is just going, I'm going to have a big glass of tomato juice
That's how I
without
start my
vodka
day.
and Worcestershire sauce and cracked pepper and Tabasco in it. Okay, Bo. Yes, it is. Yes, Bucks Fizz is 2 parts champagne, 1 part OJ. I think that's even a bit generous.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Bo.
Hey, Bar.
Hey, Bo.
There you go.
Hey, Bo.
Hey, Bo. What's the drink that you can't drink?
Black Sambuca.
Oh, no.
Oh, why not? Did you used to light them up at the bar like I did in my youth, Bo?
Nah.
No.
No? Okay, cool.
Kate, Tim and Joel.
Diana, who works at IHOP, she failed to recognise Adam Sandler when he asked for a table. Now, Diana told Adam Sandler that it would be at least 30 minutes before being seated, so the actor walked out. He didn't storm out. I think he was like, yep, no, that's too long.
Don't have the time.
Sandler's rep confirmed that it was, in fact, him who visited the IHOP but gave no further comment, and Diana's now like, damn, how did I do that? I didn't realise I was chatting to Adam Sandler.
He has a mask on, though.
He's got
Make
that
it
goofy,
tricky.
like, oh, look about him wearing his basketball shorts and North Face jumper.
Yeah.
You'd know the voice, though, wouldn't you? It's one of those really recognisable tones.
Maybe she thought it was Dan Andrews in the North Face.
Where is Dan Andrews?
No, I haven't heard from
I'm
him in a
being
while.
serious.
What's he doing?
Saw him every 9 minutes for about 15 months.
And then he's just fallen.
So, give us a bell, Dan.
I was at a wedding 2 years ago in Mexico, and it was a big wedding.
Oh, yeah.
that one, yes.
Never heard of it.
And then the next morning, there was like a recovery session in the pool. So I had a Bloody Mary and a little swim.
Yeah.
And there was a bloke with a beard, and I swam, like did a little breaststroke, you know, because you're not doing laps, just breaststroke over.
Yeah.
And then,
Surprised you weren't drowning at that point.
and then I said to the bloke, good wedding last night, wasn't it? Because most of the people staying at the resort were at the wedding.
What must
Yeah.
have been there?
And he's like, mate, what wedding? Anyway, swam back, and then my mate who was at the side of the pool goes, what'd you say to Zach Galifianakis? And I'm like, was that Zach? I just recognised him thinking, as if I'm going to be swimming with Zach Galifianakis. I just assumed it would be that bloke from the wedding.
Yes.
Beth, hello. Did you meet someone famous without realising?
I did. It was Rob Schneider.
Oh.
Okay, let's go. Why? How?
So I was waiting with my friend at one of the race day carnivals a few years back, and we're waiting under an umbrella to go home, and this guy walks up, dark suit, dark sunglasses, and goes, can we take your picture? Well, can I take your picture? And we said, sure, thanks. Took it, walked off, and the security guard was like, do you know who that was? And we said, no. And they go, Rob Schneider. So we tried chasing after him, but we couldn't find him.
Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider.
Is he the guy out of those
Juice
silly?
Bigelow.
Yeah, the animal.
Oh, that guy. No, thank you.
He was a real moment in time.
Yeah, like Paulie Shaw.
And the other one.
Snooky.
Oh, yeah, that one.
The little blonde guy. What's his name?
David Spade.
Oh, no.
But he still works.
They're all the same.
but
They're
he
all in the same
He
family.
consistently works, though, David
Like
Spade.
waffles and pancakes.
Don't come from a waffle.
Schneider, David Spade.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
know.
Hey, Jace, who'd you meet? You didn't know.
I met Orlando Bloom and Miranda Kerr when they were a couple.
Oh, wow. And did he stink?
I didn't get close enough to smell him.
But you didn't realise, obviously. How did you not realise? What was the situation?
Well, I owned a cafe in Blimba in Brisbane for many years, quite a few years ago. And they came in for coffee and cake in the late afternoon. And after a busy day, we were just ready to go home. We wanted to close down. They were taking ages to order. I served them at the counter. They were trying to decide whether to have a banoffee pie or a New York cheesecake. And I was just like, you guys just hurry up and order.
How awful.
And, anyway, they sat down. They had
New York
hoodies on. I think they were incognito. And a couple of customers reminded me after I was rude to them that who they were.
Up there with pancakes, isn't it?
I love banoffee
No, but
pie.
you know what we should do? Go for a New York cheesecake.
Kate, Tim and Joel is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.